Okay, let's talk a little bit about this credit feature. So, as you can see, I have $135 in my credits. And how is that possible? And why did it come to be? Well, a lot of customers, whenever we are developing this, they would like to pay, several months at a time or possibly a year at a time. And with automatic deductions from a credit card, you obviously get charged each time it's deducted. So if you go on automated billing where you're deducting each time from a credit card, that could get a lot more expensive than what it needs to be as well. But here, if they wanted to pay 4 or 5 months at a time, they could click fund your account and go through that process, and that will give them as many credits as they need. Now, the other way that they could get credits is if they send in a check, $300 check, and $360. If their bill's $30 a month, it would cover them for all year. Um, the other thing is, sometimes you'll have seasonal customers, and they have they're going to need to be marked inactive the times they're away and active when the times that they're here. And I'll go over that more in a later video. But this credit feature really comes in handy with people that like to pay for their bills, several months in advance. And so that's why we developed the credit system, because a lot of people don't want to make out a 30 or $40 check each month just to pay the trash bill. They'd like to have it automatically deducted, even if they don't have an email. So there are a lot of older people that pay the trash bill, but they even brag about not being able to turn the computer on. So they send in a check, and it'll cover them for so many months or whatever, and there you go. It just gets deducted automatically, and the on the downside of that, they never get notified via email, and they can't log into the system because they have to have an email and a password to log into the system to keep it secure. So that's one of the things, because you just can't get away from having a secure email with a password and everything. But this credit feature really helped out a lot of companies that needed that where customers wanted to pay for several months in advance and not pay a lot of the expensive transaction fees for like the monthly automated billing. So, and the other thing too is all the credit cards and stuff like that, that gets passed on to the customer. The company don't pay it. So if you charge $30 a month for your trash service, you're going to get $30 a month, okay? Because the way it's calculated, that charge is passed on to the customer. Let me show you that. So if I go to fund my account and I click add funds, if I enter a payment of $360 for the year, let me $360 for the year. The charge is going to be $370.74. So we got $10.74, but you're still getting your $30 a month if that's what you charge. Okay, so that was the whole thing about that. Now, if I went ahead and I paid this, I would have enough credits for the entire year for this example. So that's why credits they came to exist. You're almost like a bank for your customers. Now you could say, well, I don't want to have a credit feature on my site, but you'd probably be doing yourself a disservice and your customers a disservice, the ones that want to prepay for several months in advance. So that's why it's programmed in here. So I just wanted to highlight what's going on there and why we made it so we have a credit feature on the site.